Hey everyone, I hope you're all having a great weekend. I'm officially 38 weeks pregnant and I'll be giving you a 37-week update of my pregnancy. So during this week, I took my labor and delivery classes, which was 3 days. Each of them were 3 hours long. The first class I took talked a lot about understanding pregnancy and a lot of information of labor and delivery, and it was a lot of useful information on like housekeeping and prepping meals, nesting, and just getting ready for the little things to help you out before the baby. We learned also a lot about the risk of preterm labor, and another thing they talked a lot about too in the first day was how your pelvic is doing as the baby descends down, anterior and posterior positions of the baby, which I'm really worried about because I do feel like I think my baby is posterior position, which means her back is facing my back, and what they want is the baby facing the anterior way, away from your back. That way you don't have to go through a lot of back labor. And I noticed that my back's been hurting so much now, and I have a funny feeling that I will be going into back labor, but I'm not 100% sure. They did tell us, they did give us information about different positions to do or to sleep to just avoid the baby being in a posterior position. We learned a lot about pre-labor signs, which was like Braxton Hicks, lightning, release of the mucus plug, your water breaking, nesting. I guess some women lose at least 1 to 3 pounds a couple of days before giving birth. Increased backache, which is 100% what I've been feeling, and some diarrhea. We learned about contractions, what's true contractions, warm-up contractions, which was really good information since I really did not know how contractions feel like. I hear that some women have it all in the front and some women have it all in their back. It just depends on how the baby's positioned for your body. We learned how to time contractions, but now it's going to be easier since they have apps on the iPhone to actually help you time contractions. And they talked about the stages of labor. There was 3 stages. Talked about the 3 stages of labor and birth. So the first day talked a lot about just the beginning of labor, delivery, before you go into the hospital, all that good stuff. And now the second day talked a lot about comfort techniques, and we practiced a lot of breathing patterns and relaxation, and how massages can help during your labor. And we also got a lot of ideas of labor positioning. Since you may be in the hospital for a long period of time, they showed us a lot of labor positions to help you with your comfort, and I didn't know that there were so many different types, and pretty much brought to my attention that I don't have to be lying down on a bed the whole time unless I get an epidural, but it did help to know that there's a lot of varieties that you can do to ease your comfort. The third day I learned a lot about the induction of labor, which was good to know because there's different types of drugs to help induce you. And we also learned about anesthesia and cesarean section. That's something that I hope I won't have to endure. And just the aftermath of after the baby's born. Breastfeeding, a little bit about breastfeeding, and they showed us the hospital tour, which was really nice to know. So I took that class from Monday through Wednesday, and on Thursday I had a doctor's appointment. They wanted to know if I wanted to do the membrane sweep, which I was talking to you about in my last video vlog. My husband and I decided not to do the membrane strip because I didn't want to have that fear of going once and they didn't strip enough, and I don't go into labor, so I have to go again to get my membrane strip. So we decided not to do the membrane strip. We decided to get induced, and my scheduled induction date is in a couple of days, so this might be my last pregnancy vlog video. So we picked a date out, and I guess it helps to know the date your baby's coming. Hopefully that day, if not maybe most likely the next day. But it did help to know when she'll be coming. I've prepped a lot of meals. You can see I'm a little bit sweating right now since I just finished prepping meals. I made 2 types of different steak marinade, and that's already in the freezer. I'm also freezing Korean barbecue, chicken with honey sauce, sesame chicken, and beef stroganoff. We also do have a couple of prepped box meals to eat when we get really hungry and we don't have time to make anything. So we spend a little over $200 on groceries, but that should last us at least 2 weeks. And my husband's going to be on paternity leave for at least 10 days, which is nice. He'll be by my side and he'll be taking care of a lot of the breakfasts and the lunches for him and myself. So I'd like to share this book with you. This is a book my husband got for me when we found out I was pregnant, and it's called The Pregnancy Journal. I've been reading this weekly, and it's helped a lot with all the useful information about your baby from day 1 till basically the last day of pregnancy. And what I like about it is after every week of your pregnancy, you get to jot down the mood, energy, appetite, morning sickness, or cravings that you've been feeling. And it's really the pregnancy journal. It's really a journal about yourself and what's going on in your body and what's going on with your baby in your body. I do recommend this book to those of you who have the time to just take the time to just relax and read about how your baby's doing weekly. And you can also chart down your waist size and your height as the weeks progress. I really do like this book a lot, and I'm almost done reading it since I only have like 2 more weeks left. The next couple of days before my induction date, I'm going to be staying at home and just taking care of all the little knickknacks at home, like cleaning and vacuuming just a little bit. One of my dogs is currently shedding, and that's no fun, but what can you do? I just want the house to be prepped and ready before she gets here, and I want to rest as much as possible as I can. So I'm going to show you the belly now. This is my 38-week belly. My husband said it looks more like a beach ball instead of a basketball now. So here it is. I am ready to have her. It's really nice to know when she'll be coming. So yeah, thank you guys for following me through my pregnancy journey. I will try my best to come back and film while she's here. I know we'll be taking a lot of pictures, so I'll probably do a little like collage or a little slideshow where you can see, since we can't really videotape during the actual delivery. And if you have any questions or comments, let me know down below, and I'll see you next time. I'm not sure when, but soon. And I hope you all have a great weekend. Enjoy the rest of your weekend, and I will see you all later.